and make some noise for Boondocks, Gorilla Voltage, Sheepmom Ski, Blazing Head Homie, and Twisted Magic Ninja Entertainment! Dustin. I'll just do it as they come through the door. Who's next? Get in here, Matt Nips. Make some noise for Matt Nips.
We weren't really ready. Just kidding. Okay, introduce us again. Dope.
Be easy on them, they're all hungover. And allow me to introduce to you today's moderator of your Magic Ninja Entertainment panel. His name's Meltdown. Make some noise for him.
Yes, ASTRONOMICON. I guess I'll walk around here.
Yes,
hey, guys, am I allowed to walk around here like the old Phil Donahue show? Is that over? There's no chairs left up there. How you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
All right, show of hands. How many people are hungover from last night? Anybody?
Chef. I'm still drunk.
No.
All right.
Please deal with me.
I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. Don't be sorry. It was a good time.
I'm just still sleeping.
How many of you guys here? It's your third day at ASTRONOMICON. Man. You guys got a hearty bunch here. There's no question about it. So this is a panel everyone's been waiting for, and I'll tell you what, we'll take your questions and whatnot. But I'll start off with the Twisted guys. What do you think of the first ASTRONOMICON so far?
This has been absolutely beyond expectations. We knew what we wanted to give you guys. We just weren't sure how it would be received. And you guys love it, and it went well. And the snow couldn't stop us. And when you guys hear about the 72 hours before we finally got to let you in, you will actually see the shit that we went through. It was crazy. But for you guys, we will go to the end of the fucking earth to make it happen. And that's what we did. Fuck snow.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah, what he said. Not the product, the weather.
Now, Jamie was telling me on an interview the other day that he's been to more Comic Cons than actual concerts.
Yeah,
so this is something not that unusual for you.
It is, man. It's like it's home, and what's cool about it is like it's so cool to like be the first, be everyone's first cherry for all those who've never been to cons. I've never been to a con before. If this is a first. We're breaking everyone's cherry all at the same time. All you versions. Don't be versions no more.
You flew. You could have shot because you didn't know what you were going to show up to. You could have showed up to some kind of weird building with a couple people signing some autographs.
Right.
You could have been anything, but you took a chance and you trusted us, and thank you so fucking much for that.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Got the guys down here, ROC, Clockwork, Mr. Gray. What do you guys think about the ASTRONOMICON so far?
I've been having a great time, man. I did not get drunk with y'all motherfuckers last night, and I don't understand why you did. I feel great. But this is actually my first con, and I just want to say, hey, you guys fucking killed it. Thank you for having us be here with you. You know what I mean? This is my first experience, and it's been a great one, top to bottom. And I love all of you motherfuckers too. I'm getting all sentimental, but yeah, for sure.
Boondocks, what do you say?
It's been awesome. It's my first con too, very first one, believe it or not. And it's been awesome, and I'm amazed by the turnout. And I know it was going to be good, but I didn't know it was going to be this good. Yeah. You guys schooled it, Tristan schooled it, George schooled it, M&E schooled it, Juggalo schooled it, all y'all guys schooled it. Thank you for coming out. Hopefully this is the first of very, very, very many.
Amen to that.
Yeah. G-Mo, what do you got? You got, man, what do you think?
Man, I'm hungover too.
Gmo was part of my party last night. Gmo. Gmo was getting crusty with me last night.
Hey, I'm a con virgin too. This is my first con. This is like pop my con cherry, if you will.
We was trying to get him saucy. I was trying to get his edges crusty.
Yeah, Mitch actually told me something about roofies the other day, but I don't know if that actually happened. So, no. So listen, real fast. I didn't want to start off the questions here, and I want to talk to the guys from Twisted. You mentioned something in my interview the other day that I was kind of curious about. You said that one of the questions you're going to answer is the very first time you guys met. You're going to clear up any rumors or any speculation. So, when was the first time you two guys met?
Me and Matrox?
Yeah.
It's actually I met Jamie when we were at a boys club. I think I was about 11. How old you were, wherever you were, 4 years younger than
my
that.
age difference, yes.
Right, so 4 from 11. Figure it out. Sorry for the math. But
I wasn't aware we were gonna math.
Inside of this boys club, there was this thing they called the rumpus room, and it was full of mats and shit. And you could build clubhouses and crawl through it, and just shit that little white kids love to do. You know what I mean?
Why is it gotta be a color issue?
And I seen it.
Don't get on me into that shit.
It's probably white kid shit.
Well, there was always white kids in there. But inside of there, he was having fun, and some kids were in there, like just being fucking dickbag.
Can I pause you?
Not funny.
Go ahead.
They were big. I was a fat kid.
It's not funny.
Listen, I was building fat kid forts. They have a name. They're called fat kid forts.
They were weird, chill, accessible.
They were very obscure. They were very unstable. They were fat kid forts. And these motherfuckers
Sounds like
were
you
coming
said
in,
fat
and
kid
they were
farts.
they were shutting me down. They were like, fuck your fort, fat bitch. And they were like kicking my shit, and they were shutting my shit down. And he came in, he was like, stop picking on that fat kid. And I was like,
Come here, little
I had that crooked smile. I was like,
you might want to stop wearing these shirts.
he was like my savior and shit. I was like, aw, hey man, what's up, man? Why you ain't mean like everybody else?
I said, I
That's
am.
my dude, dog. Real talk. Go ahead, talk more. I'm drunk. Go ahead, talk.
Yeah, so that happened. So I met him there, but then time had passed, right? And fucking ROC would tell me, he was like, oh yeah, I was over this dude Jamie's house, and he's a funny ass dude, blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, whatever,
He aight.
He get right. I'm like, there's no other funny white kid. No,
Right.
no, that is. But he was like, yeah, you should meet him. Come over there. And this was probably about fucking 5 years after that, maybe 4 years after that. And he took me over to this kid's house, and it was this motherfucker. I was like, hey, man, Matt, rock and roll.
He's like the fat kid with the special forts. The fat kid with the tear in his eye from building forts. Are you serious? A special fat fort kid?
Yeah, there you go. And it was kind of on right from there. Us three became one. It was like everywhere.
The dirty trio peep.
We were always there. We used to get teased. Are you guys fags, man? You're always together. You got the same jackets. Fags. And we just didn't give a fuck. We didn't give a fuck what nobody said. We did our own thing, and it was very well respected. People got it. You know what I mean? And that's just what it was.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Did you make a fort in your hotel room last night?
No.
No, those days are gone. Okay.
By the time, seriously, meltdown. By the time I got to my hotel room, I think I just smashed the door, and then Matt Nips kind of just dragged me and threw me in the bed. He was just like, "Sleep now, my friend. I will be waking you up in 3 hours."
Like a pet
And then
mouse.
he was like, "You have a microphone." He was like, "Seminar." And I'm like, "Hey, my name is Jimmy Mantron. Good luck, man." Promise you, it's something like that.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, I got the whole Magic Entertainment, Magic Ninja Entertainment family up here. Who's got a question for some of the guys here? Go ahead. Give you one question. We got a short in time. Go ahead.
Hey, how you doing, everybody? Great job.
Thank you.
job.
Say hi to Roddy Piper.
Roddy Hogan.
What's
up, brother? How are you?
What's up, brother?
Thanks to George and all you guys. And I am so impressed surprised, especially you have Mike Tyson here today.
Yes, hell yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, Mike Tyson stole my shit. I was first. When you see Mike Tyson, you tell him I said, take my shit off his face. I'll do that.
Smash that motherfucker.
I'll do it. And then if he's looking for me, you tell him you're my bodyguard. You protect me.
Rodney Hogan said, I ain't trying to go
Right. I ain't trying to see Tyson, baby.
Yeah.
Big fly, guys. Awesome.
Thank you. Much love.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you, man.
There you go. I guess that's the question. Who's got a question here? I got one over here. Go ahead.
Hell yeah.
Yo, what up?
What
I'm
up?
Brittany from Connecticut. What's up, guys?
Connecticut in the house. Another good.
I'm wondering, because I've been seeing people film all weekend, if y'all are thinking about coming out with an Astronomicon DVD.
It's just going to be more of like an immense recap. You know what I mean? Sure, we could probably sell it, but it's like, fucking for what? Just put it up and let the people see what they missed or were a part of. You know what I mean?
It's
Cut
more or
the
less,
shit, man.
it's more or less a visual testimonial.
Yeah.
For those who weren't here, because a lot of people didn't make the trek, and a lot of people are like, you know, standing in like, what happened?
Right.
That kind of shit.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? And every time, like, he said it yesterday, and I noticed it, like, every time I go to film, it's us in the hallway. I noticed it. I didn't realize it. I swear to God, I didn't realize it until I was like taking a timeline, which is taking a shit. I was taking a timeline, and I was like looking at the videos, and he's like, every time you show a video, it's in the hallway. He said that in the video, and I was like, he's right, goddammit. And I said, my stupid ass, I was like, I got an entourage. And I'm like, wait a minute, we are always clicked up in the hallway.
Killing hallways here, guys.
So we're not showing the fucking amazingness of which is all of you guys. And that's the magic.
Which I don't think you should get to see if you're not here until it's done.
For sure. But at the same time, we're so proud of all of you that we want to show you. We want to show all of you to the world. We want to show your power. We want to show your excellence. We want to just be like, look at everybody. Wait a minute. This is all for you, Damien. That's what we want. But you know, it's all for you.
Give it to someone.
That's kind of where we're at. We don't want to hang ourselves just so quick.
Yeah, it's coming, definitely.
Right.
Hopefully you guys will see yourselves in it and be like, see, I fucking told you.
That was me. That's me.
Right.
There you go. And so, I got a question for you guys. So, what kind of projects are you guys working on right now? We'll start with you, RC. What do you got?
Me, I am working currently on some music for the baby.
You working on a baby?
Baby album.
Working on a baby. Right, we're working on a baby. We're building babies.
After the seminar, he's working on a baby.
Seminar, meet us out there. We're building babies. No, I'm currently working on tracks for Zodiac Imprint. Me and Blaze is like fully solo. We're getting that together. Also, you know, it's been chatter talk, but we're, putting the HOK stuff together too. So that's gonna, do its thing, and a couple other things too. So me, I'm a studio rat, so I'm always in the studio, just working, grinding, always. That's my thing.
What do you guys got coming up?
Shit, we got a full length, another one we're working on right now. It's a massive project we got going on. I'd say probably about halfway through it. It's insane. It's everywhere. It's got just all the type of music we love to listen to. So you guys are gonna get so much shit out of this next album. You don't even know.
And it's completely different from the last one, which is what we always like to do, is keep doing new stuff, different shit. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna always give you guys 100%. I promise you that, as if you didn't know already.
So that's what you got.
As a matter of fact, tomorrow I start working on a brand new project.
Yeah.
Very top secret. You're not gonna know anything about it, probably until it comes out.
There you go.
And you're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it.
That's it.
But I'm putting it out because I want to put it out. God damn it!
That's all that's truly matters.
That may be the most vague answer I've ever heard.
You can't tell me what to do.
That's it.
Yeah.
Gmo, what do you got?
So right now, I have 2 CDs done. I'm sorry, I'm really hungover.
You want me to talk for you, G?
Yo, so I have this EP. It's called the 8-Bit Filth EP. It's all about video games.
I'm on that shit with you.
Yeah, oh yeah. Jamie's on it.
Me and Gordy, we on that shit.
Yeah.
That's what we got on the track.
It's like listening to drunk George Carlin and drunk Richard Pryor sitting over there.
Get down with our party, man.
And I got an album too. It's called Charlie and the Filth Factory.
Yeah. That shit is hot.
Oh word. Oh, y'all like that better than the 8-bit?
I don't know, man.
I like the show.
But that 8-bit is extremely imaginative, bro. That shit
is.
right
That
there.
shit is so dope.
Awesome.
That's right out of your milieu.
It is.
There's a magic to the 8-bit that people don't know though. There's a special little. You took the essence of all the special like video games. You extract. I don't want to say you stole, because stole make it sound like a thief in the night. You was a ninja. You extracted. He came with a syringe and he stabbed all the 8-bit games and he extracted all their essence.
Thank you, Mr. Carlin. Gee, I got one question for you. Who won the Smash Brothers tournament?
I won the Smash Brothers. I won that shit.
Hell yeah.
I hosted it and I won the shit.
There you go.
So I'm just saying, next year, you know, everybody who played, y'all need to learn how to press up and B. Up and B.
Up and
Remember, up, B.
Up, B.
Okay?
Sounds simple.
I think next year we should have like Gmo teaches everybody how to play Smash.
There you go. Take them to school, G.
Up down
Take them to school, G.
It's like that.
Take them to school.
Blaze, what do you got going on?
Oh man, I'm working on some brand new stuff. I got like ROC said, we're working on some Zodiac imprint and working on a new EP. It's not titled yet. Just started.
Non-titled.
And and I'm heading back down the road in April. So
Yes, sir.
hope to see y'all somewhere out on the road.
That's right.
Our home is Gorilla Voltage.
That's right, we'll be out there with we'll be catching y'all motherfuckers.
We doing it. We going all over the place. And I hope to see you. Maybe
Why? You're making me feel uncomfortable. Cause I'm working on twisted. I'm working on my third bottle of water. A hangover. We're at a strange house of crazies. A new twisted project. We got an extremely top secret project coming up that most of you will understand. We're not at liberty to unveil it. We just leaked massive information at the comic book panel yesterday. If any of you were here, you may know about the Source Point Press and Diamond Distribution information. That's a whole nother nugget of information. That's a whole nother.
Me and Jamie are working on a record.
I'm saying if you're just dipping in the ranch, that's a whole nother sauce cup. Go ahead, Paul.
And it's titled
I'm tapping out. I'm tapping the Paul. Hot tag, Paul.
But yeah, that's what we're doing.
Elbow tag.
We're gonna do a record, and it's gonna be the most insane, wicked, crazy, intense shit that we've ever done. We're gonna kind of just get back to what made us us. You know what I mean? Through the years of just constantly trying to outdo yourself and do something different and different. You kind of sometimes get away from what made you you. And this next one, there's no getting away from it. We're gonna show you exactly what we are and what we've always been. So
more or less getting more comfortable with who you are. You tend to forget who you are and trying to become who you're trying to become.
Right.
So this one is more or less just like when what's his name? What's
back to the blood and guts.
What's the fat dude who
Fat Albert.
what's the fat dude who sat down who did the Run DMC album and he sat down with Black Sabbath? What's that guy?
Rick Rubin?
Rick Rubin.
He's not
Rick Rubin.
More
He sat down with Sabbath and he was like, listen, Ozzy and fucking Geezer Butler, shut the fuck up. Sit down. And he put on the first way, generals gathered in their masses. And Ozzy was like, who the fuck? Shut the fuck up. Shut up. And he put the record on and they were just like, they all listened, stop your mumbling. And they all listened to their first shit. And they got in tune with who they were. I'm not saying anymore. That's where that's where me and the skinny guy are at. We're back there listening to Most Tasteless on some die, motherfucker, die. Well, we don't got fat ass Rick Rosenthal. What's his name? Ruben.
you're right.
Rick Rubenberg. We don't have Rick Rubin sandwich. We don't have him. It's just me and Paul, and like we don't have shoes on, and we're just eating like Rubens, and we're just like listening to that motherfucker die.
That's how you do it.
Making new sandwiches.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking
It's
insane.
gonna be fresh.
Yeah, Jamie,
With any luck, we
that
can
sounds like a true
shelves.
story.
And if you want to come out, we make a hell of a panini.
No,
You can come, man.
Panini, Fat Guy Forts, Fat Guys Ranch. There's supposed to be a theme going on with this today.
It's a night with George Carlin.
And dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, there's probably half the room going, "Who's George Carlin?" And look up George Carlin.
They're trying to. They're listening.
Who's got a question here?
Yes.
I have to go all the way back. I didn't think this was part of the prerequisite fun agreement.
They can catch, man. Throw that
All right,
back up.
here we go. Come on over. It's like standing remotely back here. Go ahead.
So, this is for Jamie and Paul. Heartbroken Homicidal is my favorite album. I told you guys that yesterday.
I think you better watch who you tell that to.
Seriously, it's a very selective.
Still tender for
Is that a pop in your pocket? Or are you happy to see us?
It's a pop. It's actually a Jimi Hendrix pop.
Nice.
So, like, where did that come from? Did it come from Fat Guy Force? Or, like, you know...
No, man. Believe it or not, that record came from you guys. That record came from listening to you and where you guys were at your life at that time. And we reciprocated that in the record, and people were like, well, that's just not familiar to me. But through time, and this is what we knew would happen, through time, it has started to become people's favorite records because now they're saying it doesn't have that stigma that it came along with. You guys just don't know. We brought that record, fucking Psychopathic Records, shelved that record. They told us, we're pulling that record. So there was that was it. That was it. There wasn't shit we could do about it, man. So
To be
that was heartbreaking and very homicidal.
The record itself was very heartbreaking, and when it came out, we were so overwhelmed that we wanted to kill ourselves. So we were very homicidal about it. No, to be honest, it was like so ahead of its time that in an artistic way, we're like, damn, we pretty cool. But like in like the business way, it was like, fuck are you doing?
They wanted us to do Wicked Part 2, Wicked 2.0, and we were like, fuck that, we don't do the same record ever for anybody.
So like if it was like say a movie, pick a movie.
Debbie Does Dallas.
No.
Harry Pooner and the Prisoner Act.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, they wanted Debbie Does Dallas Part 2, and you gave them fucking, I don't even know.
Backdoor Sluts.
That's a shitty example. I'm trying to.
Literally.
We tried to go with the momentum of the project. We were trying to be contemporary, and we were trying to be cool. And I believe, as an artist, I believe what we did was very artistic and very outside of the box. We took the Ninja Bullet Blender. We took all of your stories, all of our personal endeavors and personal things that have happened to us. We put them all in a blender and we hit pulse like 7, 18, 19 times. We took all those stories and we made that record. And that's why it's very important to us. So like, if it's important to you, that's the shit too. And I think that alone is more than like a Billboard chart or something. So when I hear people progressively throughout the years being like, I found that record, that's my shit. Why wasn't it more special? It's like, because it's a hidden gem in time, it'll find itself.
Right, absolutely. We knew what its purpose was. We just didn't know how long it would take for it to reach us.
It doesn't make sense, but that it makes complete sense.
Right, we could write a book on just recording that fucking record.
For sure.
All the shit we went through.
I swear to God, as drunk as I am, he's 1,000% right in what he says. That record alone is like a hinge point in my life. Real talk.
Our lives,
because he's in the sidecar of my life.
Right. If it happens to him, it happens to me.
And I constantly drive on the moon, and he's just like, God damn it, I fucking hate you. And I'm like, hold on, buddy.
I don't hate you.
We're picking up plays.
All right, come on.
He's like, yeah.
And it's funny how you guys record a record, and then years later you look back on it and it kind of grows and it matures, and I mean, it's just like it's a whole different project.
It really is.
It's like a
really
child,
is.
and it literally grows
really
up.
is.
You know what I mean? It might not mean anything to you right at this point in time, but 3 or 4 years down the road, it might just hit every nail that you needed to hit.
It really does.
But that to me is the essence of a fucking classic record.
Yeah.
That. You know, people don't even know it, but that record is a classic record. There is shit on there that pertains to today, just like Most Tasteless when we did that shit. We were like, holy shit.
That's what really
so
scares
much
me
of
too.
this record pertains to today, right now.
You're right. You're right. It's even
crazy.
like, remember we were doing the Most Tasteless tour, and we were like, man, this record is like, how help me with the time. How old was Most Tasteless when we were doing
20 years.
Yep, 20.
20 years. We were doing a 20-year-old record tour. And some of the songs were so like very relevant to the time frame.
Fucking crazy.
You know what I mean? So relevant to the time frame right now, and it's like, were we being like forecasters and prognosticators?
Prophetic.
Uh-huh.
No, that's you
I'll
just
stop
get
talking.
lucky with shit like that. There's no way you can go in and be like, I'm about to make a classic.
The president is prejudiced against you and me.
It doesn't work that way.
Right.
I'm gonna stop there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right there, no, there's a lot of shit like that.
Real,
I
man.
love that about our music is we don't dwell on it. So what I mean by that is we record the record. We don't sit there and play it for each other and sing the lyrics to each other. We move on.
We look each other in the eyes and sing the lyrics to each other.
Right, like just we see people do some cornball shit. But anyway.
When I hear people just hanging out listening to their own music, I'm like, God damn, you need a fucking hobby.
Wow.
I'm such a fan of so many other people to be a fan of
Right.
myself. It's just I don't have enough slots in my own time.
Right. So we hear songs years later and we're like, holy shit, that's us.
Make fun of people who play their own.
No, but it is what it is. Vanity is a motherfucker, and it
It
shows
is, it really
its ugly face in weird ways.
It does.
But yeah, that's pretty much that's us in a nutshell.
Hey, tell you what, we'll go down the list here. Talk about what it's like to be part of the Majik Ninja Entertainment family.
Thank you.
It is. You know, when M&E, first started, I was so excited because I knew, like, with the team and squad and everything, like, I would have like my opportunity, to shine, and I knew, that they would, take care of me and make sure that happens.
Here comes the
And
corner turn.
it's so awesome because, like, just like even on the promo level, like, I'm on pop bottles now and shit. What? Pop bottles? Yeah, for real? Oh, okay. I'm on pop bottles. I'm on posters. I got t-shirts and shit in there. I got CDs, my old school shit you can get, all that shit. That's just 30 years up. You can get all of it. That's how you do this shit. Them dudes, that's how you do that shit. That's how you run a label. You have artists, you don't shelve artists. You want them motherfuckers to shine. I want you to sell 1 billion records. Do it. I don't want to shelve you. I want you to succeed. Because if you succeed, I succeed. If you guys come here and you have a shit time, guess what? It reflects on us. So that's why everything, all this shit we do, we try to make it so pleasurable for you guys. M&E, they make it pleasurable for me. So then that just goes outward to you guys. So we all have a great time. So we run back and we tell our family and friends and everybody that didn't come or everybody that's hating, motherfucker, you're missing some shit. M&E is great. It is awesome.
What do you guys say? Clockwork, Mr. Gray?
Hold on 1 second. I just want to say, fucking ROC is the reason that we started doing rapping.
Absolutely. Know that. Fucking
At all.
know that. Recognize that and respect that.
Like, we've been rapping, that motherfucker been rapping.
I did my first studio time was with ROC.
Blaze was like, my first studio time
Called ROC on the phone.
Right. Like, you guys don't understand how that 6 degrees of ROC works, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially when it comes to Detroit rappers. True. I remember when
Don't
we
be,
signed.
hey, wait a minute.
What?
Paul, don't be spending our old school seminar.
No,
I'm
just
fucking
saying.
with you. I'm fucking with you. If y'all motherfuckers come to that old, we have some shit for the old school seminar. Don't be fucking with us. But on the real though, man, I remember coming to ROC and being like, man, I think we want to rap, dog.
Yeah, because
we'll
get into some shit later.
We weren't, but on the real though, it wasn't like how you know how rappers are, I think I got rhymes, son. It wasn't like that. I was like,
I got these bars.
I was white as hell. I was like, hey Brian, I think I want to rhyme. And Brian was like, whatever. If that's what you want, Jamie, I feel you. If that's what you want, Jamie, I feel you. And for that, Paul as well. I'm like, whatever. We're like the fucking crew of the most nerdiest motherfuckers, the Dirty Trio. I swear to God, we're still here.
And we're good with
Fuck
it.
off.
It's cool.
That's great shit.
That's
In a good way.
Sorry.
Fuck off and die. Like, fuck off, I love you.
What do you guys got as far as family is concerned?
Well, shit. Basically, we came to these guys, and I was like, I think I want to rhyme.
I want to rhyme with you.
I would like to rhyme, guys.
Yeah.
I think I would be good.
He's learning very well.
No, but out the gate, it's been great for us. Honestly, we love it. Mainly, obviously, the fucking pop bottles. This is a fucking amazing thing right here. I've never.
Hold on, I'm from California. What the fuck is pop? Just kidding. I know what it is.
Soda, where we come
Represent soda, motherfuckers. Yeah.
soda us out there.
I'm also from California. What the fuck is snow? We're with it. You know what I mean? We get with what's happening. You know, we can accommodate. But basically, you know, just shit like this. 10 minutes ago, or right before we came over here, I was taking a picture with somebody who I've been watching since I was a kid, and then I turned around and somebody was taking a picture with me and us. You know what I mean? Like, that's a beautiful damn thing right there. None of that would be possible without these guys right here, and that's just an amazing thing. And first off, like, absolutely, the thing we love to do is make music. And these guys make this possible, and not only do they make it possible, but everybody on this label, it's not like it's a bunch of guys who rap and make music and then, you know, we're all just shelling out these albums
Well, it
trying to
kinda
get down
is,
to you. But at the same time, every single one of these motherfuckers, like, I fuck with on a personal level, like, these are all good people.
It's an honor to be friends with these guys,
Absolutely.
man. We were listening to their shit before we met them, and
Absolutely.
you know, to be up here with these guys.
I love you.
What's up?
What's your room number again, buddy? What are we doing later? Are you still really drunk?
But we are super happy. I am super happy, man. And thank all of you guys again. Seriously.
Straight up.
Thank Twisted. I mean, all you motherfuckers are. I'm happy to call you my friends. I'm happy to call you guys my friends, man.
We'll get there.
Okay, well, see, this was my whole fucking, you know, trying to just weasel my way in on the panel. But one day, Paul's gonna be my friend.
That's right.
One day.
If you're not with us,
Me and
it's gonna be
Greg,
rigged.
me and Greg go back. We've been kicking it for a long time, and when I heard them, they are the first two people I ever heard that I was like, they kind of fucking remind me of me and Madrox.
He did say that too. He said
I was
that
like,
to
you
me.
gotta hear these dudes. They have the same fucking anger and hunger and determination in their music that we had fucking 20 years ago. I think they're ready.
And that is an honor to hear that too from these guys, man. For real.
Like I said, you don't come to us, we come to you. Like we find you. You don't find us, we will find you. And I say I'm a immense judge of talent. And when I heard them, I knew it. I was
You
like,
know what? Wait.
they gotta be with us.
Can I just say
That's hard
something? When you say that, you sound so cool. When I try to repeat that, I sound not cool. I'm
What?
like, when people are like, "Hey, can I give you a demo?" I'm like, "We don't find you. We find you. We don't find you." I wanna be like, you know what?
Sounds creepy.
I want to zip a backpack and I want Paul to pop out and be like, "What he said." I try to say it and I fuck it up every time, and I'm just like, I'm just like, you know, if it's meant to be. And they're like, "Can I give you a demo?" I'm like, "Sure." And I want to say what he says because he says it so beautifully and poetic, and it's like it needs to be like tattooed and put on a t-shirt and all pretty and whatever. But yeah, what he said.
You need to tattoo it on your hand, man.
Tattoo it on my hair and just be like.
Paul's a smooth operator like that.
Paul is a smooth operator.
Straight up, all good.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Hey, come on.
Sade.
Stop that.
This is taking a turn for the worse. Boondocks, what do you got? Say to us.
Yes, yes.
What it's like to be on M&E. See this big fucking smile? That was missing for a very long time. And as soon as these guys called me to come over there, it was amazing. I was kind of out there flopping around, not really doing much, basically shelved. And those guys, they brought me in and they let me do whatever I want, you know, to an extent. I mean, I can't go in there flopping my dick around.
Right, nothing naked, dirty.
We do want you to wear pants. We like him to have pants on. He does like to have his penis on from time to time. We like him to have pants on.
Yes,
Appreciate Boondocks with pants on.
But creatively, they're super supportive in whatever I want to do. This project that I'm starting tomorrow, I probably would have never been able to do other places.
Yes, sir.
But they're letting me do it, and when it comes out, you'll see it's going to be super different. And they're letting me do it. They're supporting it. They're putting it out. And I mean, what more can you ask?
Yeah,
what it's like to be on Magic Ninja, I'm fucking happy.
Jimbo, what you got?
Well,
dog, I swear to God, I'll be with you. Right.
you know, I feel like I'm really young, right? And I'm like, you know, I might be the youngest on the entire label.
You are.
Yes, you are. And maybe even the most inexperienced. So, like being on a label is really new to me. And being on this label, I realize this is the label for me because of all the errors I make, the trial and errors, and you know the patience they show me and the understanding they show me, and they guide me and tell me things that I need to hear and give me ideas. And you know that's really important to me. It's just like somebody telling me what I'm not doing, you know, not just telling me what I am doing and what's good. Like I'm never satisfied, ever. You know?
That's why you are part of our team, because you are never satisfied, neither are we.
Yeah.
We are always the upper echelon. We are always, wherever that bar is, we want to be two rungs up above that motherfucker.
Gmo Ski wears his fucking heart on his sleeve.
He does. He fucking does.
And everything he does. Everything. He's much like us. He's an overthinker to an extent. But he is absolutely one of the most fucking talented people I've ever met in my life. Like he is, you guys haven't seen anything from him yet. I promise you that. All you've heard is music. Like he is one of the funniest fucking people I've ever sat around. Wow. He's very quick-witted. He's very in tune to today. And we just want to bring every bit of that out of him because we think the world will just clamor to him.
You haven't seen anything from him.
No.
Whatever you see, whatever you thought you seen from him is just like the tip of the iceberg.
Right. But we don't tell people what to do and what not to do.
We
kind of let you make your mistake. We give you advice and you do what you do and you will either see that we know what we're talking about or we don't. That's the best way to show somebody. You can tell somebody all day long, do this, do this, do this. We know what blah, 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 do this. But to let them do that their way and see that it either does work or it doesn't work or what we can do to that situation to make it work, that's what the fuck we're here for. That is it. Yeah,
I'm getting that shirt that says what he said. Fucking what he said in the goddamn arrow, but I always have to be on this side of heaven.
We're not here to change anybody.
For sure, man.
We're here to bring out what we think is the best in each one of them, from fucking Blazed all the way down to ROC. Every one of them has been either underdeveloped or never heard. And that's what we're gonna do.
You guys are like the younger, skinnier Rick Rubens to all these guys.
I wish. Yeah, there you go. But they all, you know, when they sign, they're like, we want what you got. We want, and I tell them, fuck what we have. This is
bigger,
you want
better,
you want more, right?
Fuck what we have, bigger, better.
Right. That's it.
Don't pigeonhole yourself in things. Aspire for greater.
Right, and so
bigger, better.
Getting everybody on a more national level, like everything changes. Like when you do it literally by yourself, you don't wait for anything. You don't even really know if you're doing it the right way or whatever. You get sued 6 months down the line or whatever. Mm-hmm. We take every precaution to make sure that it is fully released and done properly. No problems, no shit like that. We're not fucking around, man. Sure. I told you guys, we're trying to be number one. Let's do doing it though.
What you got, Blaze?
Oh man, come on. It's like my family. What do you mean? It's like my brothers. And ROC is included, and all these guys now are included in like my family and shit. You know, it's been like that for.
Can I just say something?
For forever. Can
I just interrupt?
Jamie, you want to say something? Go ahead.
I have to.
Hold on this whole time.
I love this motherfucker. If he wasn't rapping, he would just be with us. I don't give a
And that's what, yeah.
There is no better team player than Blaze and ROC.
If Blaze and ROC didn't rap, I swear to God, they would be like managing us. They would be managing us. They would be with us. They're like part of who we are. They're our essence, man. These motherfuckers are like part of the team. That's forever. That's for life. Like NWO in this bitch. That's real talk. I'm sorry.
Like Blaze, your dad. Blaze is the fucking one guy you can count on for any fucking thing. Friend-wise, business-wise,
remember we said that yesterday,
count
Paul?
on him.
Remember, look, this is great.
I just became a clergy member.
Right?
He did.
Like, fucking, we gotta do this.
Remember what this was funny yesterday? We were smoking a doobie the other day, and I said to Paul, I was like, man, Blaze is like the motherfucking what how did you say it? Say it how you said it. What he said.
Blaze is the ultimate teammate.
Thank you.
He's the
See,
ultimate
what he said.
teammate.
And I said, and I was like, everybody wanted motherfucker like Blaze on our team. He was like, and Paul got mad. Paul was like, but they can't have him. He on our team. I was like, I understand that. But I said, but everybody want a motherfucker like Blaze on their team. He was like, oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
And I said, yes, because his heart is huge, his integrity, his
love.
1,000, his love, his work, his level, everything about the motherfucker is genuine. I shut the fuck up.
He will fucking go triple. He goes above and beyond more for us than himself sometimes. And that's what we try to instill in him. Like, Blaze, they love you.
I believed in these dudes since the beginning to the point where I was doing background shit for them. Even
he was.
You know, we did like shit together on like an EP or something just to even get you guys signed.
We first got listen. When we first got a deal with Psychopathic, he was like, I'll wait. I'll sit back. That's a real humble.
No, they told me I had to wait.
They were like, we want to sign you guys, but we only want the two. We were like, all right, look, Chris, we're going to sign this deal, bro, and we're coming back for you.
I was going to say that. The ISI, the Infamous Superstars Incorporated.
This is true. And when we got signed to Psychopathic, we told them, motherfucker, we know rappers. I got rappers, everybody. Like, we grew up in
a hood full of rappers. We know K and stuff.
Right, fucking Blaze, ROC, Mr. Realist, Esham, everybody. All that shit stemmed through me and Jamie Bass.
It's a neighborhood full of rappers.
Yeah,
right.
It was more than that shit.
It was, but those are the ones that were close to us. Those are people that we chopped it up with every day.
Like all these guys that were in the neighborhood, fucking Killer's whole camp, our camp, Eve's camp, like all within a fucking half a mile radius. You're talking like 30 fucking rappers now. Like, god damn, dude, that shit's crazy to me.
And we can touch more on that later, right? We can touch more on that later.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
There's no question. We're gonna have way more fun later on. We got stuff. We're gonna have some real.
Well, I hope the next one you come out of your shell. Kind of holding things in here. All right, tell you, we got one more. Got time for one more question. I saw an arm back there. Eric, come on up. What do you got here, dude?
You can just go like that, bro.
So this is my first con. My first time holding a microphone, which is really kind of weird. It's like this.
Closer, better rapper pose.
Closer.
That's it.
All right, you know when you're about to let it go on her face?
What is happening
right up to the top.
But he was doing this. I was like, is he? What's going on? You taking stances? I was like, what the fuck is happening right? Bear with.
But Gmo said earlier that next year people need to learn how to play the game upstairs. My question is, are we getting an Astronomicon 2 next year?
Sir,
absolutely.
Sir, you will get an Astronomicon 3 and 4. This is an annual event.
Now you know.
It's an annual event, sir.
I think we gotta go. I think we're gonna have to go a little bit bigger.
Tell the outer webs and the interwebs.
Yeah. We did it. You guys did it, man. You got another event.
Thank you guys, and we love you all for that. Thank you.
For real.
It's because of you.
Thank y'all.
I'll tell you what, real fast, I just want to say this. I I became friends with these guys last year, the guys in Twisted, and I did an interview with them, and I had so much fun, and I told them, and I wasn't kidding, I said, I did 90 interviews last year with rock stars, everyone from James Hetfield to Korn to you name it. And that was the best one last year. I listened to it back and I'm like, this is so kick-ass. You know? And so when they asked me, they said, hey, would you like to moderate a panel? I'm like, hell, I'm down. And they always welcome us. And like I said, we got to talk more next time, though. I'm doing all the talking.
Absolutely. No, that's okay. That's okay. See, and like I told everybody else, from Eric Bischoff to Booker T to Meltdown, thank you to everyone for coming out and
really cool.
dedicating your time and taking a chance on me and the skinny kid over here. We got nothing but love for you. Meltdown, thank you, man. We love you, brother.
Thank you guys so much. So what are we looking at here, on 4:30 for the old school one?
Yeah. It's me, the skinny kid, and ROC. We're gonna talk about some crazy shit. We're gonna talk about our convention. Brian, we're gonna talk about. You know, we're gonna talk about.
Nope, you. Yeah.
Oh, here comes the tease.
Remember when you and Paul were gonna kill that guy for buying that comic book from me?
Yes.
We're gonna talk about that. The old school comic.
Old school panel.
Old school
I'm
panel.
telling you, it'll be awesome.
Oh my God, these guys! I love these guys so much. And we're gonna kill somebody for buying my dad's comic book.
That's all we used to do.
Old
Just
school
protect Jamie.
Hey guys, put your hands together for the whole panel here today. Majik Entertainment. Guys, enjoy the rest of your day here at ASTRONOMICON. We'll be back in just a little bit.
We love y'all, man. Thank y'all for coming out.
Yeah, much love, man.
I gotta eat some